What it is, YouTube. So today I'm gonna be talking about one of my canceled trips because it was a very, how can I say this? It was a different situation, a situation that I never dealt with before, right? So this young lady, she rented out my vehicle from July 1st to July 2nd. Now, it was June 30th. I had just got the car back at 11 p.m. that night. And when I woke up for work on the next, it was the Tuesday, that Monday, I woke up for work, right? And I had a rental. And it was this young lady here, was for 9 a.m. Now, I work from 5 to 2, which is my main job. So it kind of conflicted with that. So I just I was asleep. I ended up canceling it. You know what I'm saying? And I probably should have just messaged her and tried to get her to change the time. So when I canceled the trip, she messaged me and was like, well, I messaged her on why I canceled. I was like, the car won't be available until 3:30. I get off at 2. That gives me time to clean the inside and outside of the car, right? So she was like, 3:30 is fine. So she ended up booking again. So she booked me again, and it was, I cleaned, got home at 2 o'clock. I cleaned the car. It's probably 3 o'clock now. It's 3 o'clock now, right? And I'm looking at my phone and she hasn't put her driver's license on there. And I'm like, okay, that's no problem. That's no issue. Me, I like to message my guests and be like, hey, can you go ahead, submit your driver's license so we can go ahead and finish the check-in process. I would probably say around 3:30. I'll probably say around 3:30 she submitted her driver's license, right? But the thing was, it was not a driver's license, y'all. She submitted her identification card, her ID card. And so I was like, hold on, wait, what? So I messaged her, right? I immediately messaged her, hey, you did not submit your driver's license, you submitted your ID card. And I'll probably say like 5 to 10 minutes later, I've already canceled the trip by then. Cause I was like, okay, she's taking too long. I'm not dealing with this, something ain't right? So I canceled the trip. And she finally texted me back, was like, I have a driver's license. I have a picture of it. So I was like, so why didn't you put it onto Turo? She was like, and then she messaged me back out of nowhere and was like, you really canceled on me last minute? Yeah, you know, she wasn't going off. And I don't think it was disrespectful, but she just got canceled. And I'm just like, well, ma'am, you know you didn't put your driver's license on the Turo platform. You put your identification card. How do I know you have a driver's license? I felt like she didn't have a driver's license. Why would I rent my car out to a person that doesn't have a driver's license? That's crazy. That either means she's going to drive without a driver's license or somebody else will be driving my vehicle and she didn't give anybody else permission to drive my vehicle. So I canceled it, right? I didn't feel right. I ended up getting my $34.04. But then her auntie had messaged me. Her auntie hit me up and was like, hey, my niece is very upset. She has to go to a funeral and she has a driver's license. So she sends me a picture on Facebook. Now, this is all, her auntie hits me up on Facebook. She found me, followed me, and messaged me on Facebook. And the trip was already canceled. There's nothing I can do about that. Now, we talked and we had a conversation about, hey, she can definitely still book the car if Turo will let her. I will definitely bring the car to her around 4 o'clock if Turo will let her. Right? Turned out they kicked her off the app. She had 3.0 star rating. She had at least 3 or 4 bad ratings and bad reviews. So she obviously was not a good renter for other Turos. And having this problem, I can see why, but I did feel bad, man, because they said it was for a funeral. Now, if I know that's true or not, I don't know, but I still definitely felt bad because I canceled on this girl, and I don't even know if she made it to the funeral. Hopefully she did. I hope she did, but I definitely felt bad. But the bright side is, I still got partial pay for the first and the second, because that could have been well over $90 for me for 2 days. But it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? Things happen. Me and the auntie, we talked over the phone, and it was just nothing I can do at that point. The Turo actually kicked her off the platform. I think it was because she had a 3.0. She's been caught smoking in one of the vehicles, or having smoky smell, or evidence and stuff like that in one of the vehicles. That's why she got a 3.0, because she got multiple other reviews of just not being a good renter. And then now you're posting your ID card instead of your driver's license. I still don't understand. How do you all right, so let's just say this is my driver's license, right? This is my driver's license. When a guest rents out your vehicle, you take a selfie like this with your driver's license, right? You take a selfie like this. Now, say this is my phone. This is my phone. This is the driver's license phone. You have to take a picture of your driver's license like this. So I'm trying to figure out, how do you take those two pictures and mistake your ID card for your driver's license? It just didn't make any sense to me. Now, maybe, just maybe, the whole funeral thing was true, and maybe she was just really discombobulated, and she was really going through it, and she was just having a hard time. And I hate that it had to be me to make her time even harder. You know what I'm saying? So that was a situation I had for the start of the month. The start of this month was not a good start to the month, but it has definitely panned out so far. My car was on a trip from the July 3rd to the 6th, and it's currently out right now from the 6th to the 9th. So I'm getting bookings, but this situation right here was the first time I've ever dealt with something like this. It forced me to actually communicate with my guests, and then have a third party come in and communicate as well. So, but hey, it is what it is. Gotta move on. I know I got $34.04 for this trip. But if you want to see more content like this, man, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. I know y'all be watching. Just go ahead and like and subscribe. And if you got any questions, involving Turo, the Turo platform, whatever, shoot, leave those questions in the comments, man. I'm answering everything. I'm gonna be as transparent as I can. And if the question may, make me have to make a video on it. It may be a huge explanation to your question. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more. Trebo out.